have him, this probably will work better for you guys too.
And I'm thinking about a muzzle for the car because I can't deal with that barking, that howling, that screeching. It's bad. It's not a regular bark. It's like a whine to a bark, and it's so high pitched. It's like, okay, please stop. And when you're driving 30 minutes and you're just like, I just want to get there. I just want to get there. And then you're hitting traffic and you're hitting everything else. It just gets even worse. And then he's trying to jump all over the car and he's like stepping all over my dash and my center console.
So what I would recommend for that, because the muzzle is not going to prevent him from barking.
But with him being deaf, those little the things that you use for barking, would that even affect him?
So I wouldn't. So barking, it's only going to suppress him, and where it's going to show up with different behaviors later.
Well, I'm noticing, and I think she noticed it too when we came the last time, is if I'm, that kind of calms him down if I'm just trying to, but I can't do that the whole ride. Right. Or then he starts to move and he's about to break my wrist. And then, he sees a color of a car or a truck that gets him excited. And then he stands up and he's barking and screeching and trying to get out the window. I mean, at one point we let him go and it was just like, I couldn't deal with it. I was like, he keeps releasing the seatbelt, and I know I need to find one of those things, or like a crate, but every crate that I keep finding is one of them like PVC collapsible. I can't see him being in that. I can't see that holding him.
No, but really quick before I forget,
that would be perfect.
It's like a traffic lead.
Right.
So, because what I don't want is him getting redirecting out of frustration with you guys grabbing the collar. Mm-hmm. Where this is just going to be like a shorter lead. He can't drag it. So
And that's on Etsy?
Yeah, for $10.
Can you send me the link? That'd be great. Thank you.
Real quick, just so I prepared my car for the front or the back.
Kind of.
252-435-9845.
But where did you keep him when you brought him, and did you bring
in the front seat? It's in my buckle. I just didn't get. You put them wherever you want. But I would advise to put him in the front seat with you, so you can at least keep an eye on him and you can pet him to keep him calm, because he's gonna flip out.
Thinking, because I already covered everything, so if he does get loose, I could pull over easily, get him. But
I expect your car to get nice and hairy.
Oh no, I'm not worried about that. Honestly, right about now. But I just made sure that he wouldn't be able to get into any popcorn like he did that one time.
Oh, and that yellow, that green and purple, whatever interactive treat toy thing, it's in the trash. He destroyed it. You put bone marrow things in it. You can't. You can't put things like that in it.
I'm sorry, they were fitting in there. I didn't know that it wasn't.
It doesn't come back out.
No, he's been able to get him out.
They weren't coming out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So this is what I would probably, because a crate is going to be what is going to be.
And I agree with you. I feel like, I have, now that I don't clean, so I have the room in the back of my truck. It's not a problem. I don't mind doing it.
So,
but I know I need a decent size one, and
one of these, but don't buy it brand new.
Okay, I was looking at that.
Don't buy it brand new.
I have one in my, I don't have the door for it though. Damn it. So as I say, I have one under my back porch.
Yeah, but one of these, you could look on Marketplace.
Yeah.
It's because they don't have all that room to be running and reversing his, and he's anxious because now his pupils are starting to go back down. I think it's just the kind of
it's the anxiousness. He gets so excited as soon as I got this out. He got excited. He knew we were going for a car ride. But I have a lead, one of those not leads. Well, maybe it would be, the metal one that you swirl the thing in the ground and then you hook it, the metal thing. I just kind of hooked it to my swing, and when I go out to have a cigarette or whatever, I've been letting him come out front with me, and he loves it. He just sits there. He'll go to the edge of my yard right by the ditch, and he'll watch the cars. And he'll watch the people. He doesn't even get excited. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there.
That's good. I mean,
No, I agree with you, but that's why it's so weird that he gets so overexcited, because you even saw it that one day where he was all focused on the cars.
Yeah.
And I could see where he was watching the cars, like, where are you
even
going,
right
which
now,
way
this
are you
is a
going?
different dog than the first day he came in, and I think it's because that medication's working.
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree.
No, I was thinking the same, because him sitting here, I'm very surprised she's not like.
I just don't like that it makes him so sleepy. He sleeps
Yeah,
a lot.
But as a
And I know
like,
that you
dog-
said the 18 hours. I know we talked about that, but I think he sleeps a little bit more than 18 hours sometimes, especially if
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the chair. He has acclimated my chair, and
It may be because you think about it. Look how long he was in the shelter.
Mhm.
He may be sleeping more than normal because he hasn't been
He's
able
used
to
to
sleep.
being-
Well, he
right.
hasn't been
Oh,
able to
that
sleep because
too.
it's a high state of arousal 24/7. He's like, "Phew, it's quiet finally." Well, I mean he's deaf, but you know, it's like quiet in
and
his
I
mind.
wonder though if they feel that like
They
vibration
do.
or what.
Absolutely, they do.
But it was cute. About 2 nights ago, I've never seen him do this, and it's been a long time since I've seen any dog, and I don't know what set it off, but he started chasing his tail. He
Oh, yeah,
started
he did
going
that
around in a circle in the
time.
middle of the living room, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And then
So
he just
try
stopped.
to interrupt it though, because
Yeah.
with dogs like him,
Okay.
tail chasing, especially in German Shepherds. My guy, when he started doing it when he was younger, I'm like, oh, no, we're not doing that because it becomes obsessive compulsive.
Well, I knew
And-
a dog that used to do it, but he was like a little pug, and he had like a tail, like they didn't like
Yeah.
being touched on the back, and I know he's like that sometimes. But if you would touch him on the back, you either got that or you got attacked.
He probably his anal glands expressed. But
Well, that was the one thing too, is when I took him in on Monday, I had mentioned to the doctor that, you know, when he poops, he's like
Yeah, he's
this,
like really
like
straining.
he's like this, and then he backs up. He'll drop one. He'll back up, and then he'll drop one. And she said a lot of times that's either normal because of possibly the shelter, or he has back issues. Well, I've been noticing he does jump on some things, but some things certain ways he doesn't jump. He like
Yeah,
when I go to
he's,
put
like overexcited.
yeah,
He'll,
like my
jump
lazy
from-
boy, I took a picture of it today where he gets up on me and lays and leaves his feet on the ground. I have to move it up, and then his back legs
Oh
just
wait,
sit
no,
there.
I have exactly.
And
what
then
I need.
sometimes he'll do this and he'll move himself up. Sometimes but you
he
have
does
sometimes I have to actually pick
that's
him.
a pity trait.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what
no,
my
he-
pit used to do too.
That's
Is lay with their.
Sploosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I noticed that he just kind of splat, but especially with getting on the chair, I remember, specifically that time I had to like.
I'm worried about
Lift
hurting
his
him that way.
legs.
Yeah, because he like stiffens up when you try to help him.
Yeah, no, because he went off to the side of the leg rest. He wouldn't like actually go up. He just really wanted to like have his legs off for a good minute. But
See if he will.
And I've tried to get him to lay in the bed with me. He won't lay in the bed with me. He thinks he's Mario in that motion. Oh, it's locked. Is it locked? It should be.
There we
No.
go.
Oh no, it's locked.
Oh, now it's like.
Yeah,
There we
there you go. But yeah, I've tapped it a couple times, and he just kind of looks at me and comes straight to me, like, okay.
That's
Good boy.
Yes, definitely keep practicing next. That's
Yeah.
out of 4.
Trying to give him all that damn charcoal, man. My whole bathroom was black.
oh yeah, no, I was wondering how that went because.
Were they sending you home with the charcoal?
Well, because they tried to, and he was not having it. Not after throwing up and all the other stuff they just had to do. So she had asked, did I feel comfortable? I didn't realize, how I was like, yeah, not a problem, because I've medicated my dog so many times. I went originally to do it out in the backyard because I had a feeling he
You're
was going to
slamming
make
100 cc's at a time.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a hot mess, especially when he did this. So what I ended up doing, just locking us in the bathroom, and I had a bunch of towels and gloves, and when I could get a hold of like right here, I squeezed as hard as I could. And like she said that I ended up watering down the last bottle, and I think there was like this much left. But I was like, this poor guy, he was done at that time. He was so black, his whole face was black.
Oh no, when I first saw him come out of the vet's
Oh, he was a
office,
lot worse.
Oh no, I figured it was going to be a lot worse, but I almost didn't recognize him for a minute until like my grandfather was like, oh, is that him? And I was like, oh, that is.
Yeah,
poor
the nurse made a joke. Well, he already has spots, so it's not really going to make any difference.
Yeah, there's been many days where it was necessary for us to, do some nugs. And we're
I
just like,
felt so horrible because I'm still looking around for those 3 to see if by chance, because what happened was when I noticed it, I went running. And I ran immediately out in the backyard, not thinking to look on the back porch or anything. So as I'm coming back up, because I couldn't find the bottle to hunt around the house, I found the open bottle with all the pills all over the front porch, the back porch, and in the nooks. And then some had fell in the sand. So, I went and picked them all up, as many as I possibly could. But I kept counting 50, but I was also distraught. So I had a feeling he got a hold of at least about 3.
This is one of the techs that I work with, Sam. We were doing on a dog. We had to tube the dog.
That's what they told me they were going to have to do to him. If I wasn't comfortable doing it, they were going to have to sedate him, and exactly that.
All over her, all over.
Yep. That's what she looked like when she came out, and that's what she said. If I didn't feel comfortable, they would have to sedate him.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to do that, because that means he would have had to have been there even longer. Yeah. I know they gave him fluids. Yeah, because I had a feeling they were going to need that.
You have a humpback?
He did.
Good boy. So I say we start some basket muzzle training.
Okay. Which is like that.
Yes.
And what is that for? Is that for the barking?
Not the barking, for the eating things that we shouldn't be.
Okay, so around the house he should be wearing that.
For now, until we learn that,
don't touch things that aren't yours.
Yeah.
One-time eats, like I've been joking about.
This is Sandy. Sandy was an Eastern Shore dog that was referred out to me. And he was referred to me because he ate a squeaker toy. And literally, they sent me a video, and they're like, hey, Ashley, meet your newest client. And they're doing surgery on this dog, and it's a squeaky toy. And
they said that there was something red plastic or rubber in his stomach that he threw up, but I can't figure out. None of us can figure out what it was.
It could have been something at the shelter, like a toy,
and that's just been stuck in there.
Yep,
and we had talked about that too. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that might help him poop better. Could that have been causing him to have a problem pooping?
It's a possibility. I mean, you never know. Especially if he's, filling up on things that he shouldn't be eating. Again, I'm not a veterinarian, but it's like, you think about it, you eat things that you shouldn't be eating. And
it doesn't feel good in your stomach, and then you're hurting.
Right. But Sandy, we were, working on basket muzzle training, and I told them, working in vet med, I've seen it firsthand that, 50% of the dogs that have foreign body surgery end up back up on the table, and it's because eating things just becomes rehearsed and they keep doing it,
and that's what I'm trying to prevent for him.
And
but I don't want to have to hide every little thing in my house. I want to be able to have my remotes beside me. I mean, you can see he got a hold of this, and that was just sitting on the table beside the remotes.
I definitely think we need to.
I agree with you. I know my friend Jen, she does her dog because he's very protective. It's more of a protective thing.
Yeah.
Especially with her sugar gliders, he'll snap. So, now, is it something I have to take up? Wheezy! Oh my God. Okay. Is it something is he going to be able to wear it while he eats, or is it?
You can take it off for him to eat. He can eat through it.
Okay.
I would recommend ordering him one through, I'm an affiliate for the muzzle movement. Now these guys are very selective over who they allow to be associated with them. They're based out of the UK because over in the UK bully breeds are banned. These muzzles are custom. They are biothane. They're the hard plastic.
Is that one?
These are your Baker's or Baskerville ones. They're not truly bite proof. My Malinois is very talented.
I'll just say with him, he's a gnaw. He loves chewing on things. I just bought him a new Kong interactive toy. It's like a disc with a ball, so you can put the treats in it. Oh, it came last night and he
Loves
went.
it.
Oh yeah, he slept all day and he was up till almost midnight playing with that thing last night.
So my Malinois is able to pick up a ball with it like this.
And that's not good.
Yeah, that means he can still get things through his mouth. The muzzle movement one. So you see this one? I'm burning my reach. See this little thing right here?
Mm-hmm.
So they can, they have an attachment that goes with it, and it's a clip, and it's called a scavenger guard, because most dogs can pick up, see right here, it's too short, there's not a lot of panting room and things, but that scavenger guard keeps them from picking up
The
things
objects.
with their like
Okay.
front teeth. These, it's too short, there's no poking on the way out. You want them to be able to fully open up their mouth and pant. You want them to be able to vomit and things like that. I use these for like, just training purposes. Because again.
Now, why does that one have a like a strap between her legs and around the neck? Is that the muzzle? That looks like part of the muzzle?
No, so this is, I'll show you. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I can get it. I don't have my glasses.
So that's just the harness, but this little piece right here that is attached to the muzzle. So that's called your chin strap. And what it does is it attaches, you can add on these extra attachments. So this attaches to the bottom of the muzzle and you would stick the collar through it. So that it's an extra security way of not being able to get it off.
So it's not something that normally comes, it's something if you decide
to add it on.
Okay.
And then like the headpiece, you can add that on or you don't have to add it on. I can show you.
And you go to the muzzle movement website?
Yep, and we can size him for it. I'd have to probably find my ruler, but you've got to measure them. I just had a dog that is.
I'll say I sew, so I've got my measuring tape out. You tell me
You
how
wanna
I'm
use a
supposed
flat
to do.
ruler. You don't want to use the
No, I
flat-
have, yeah, I have
flat
those
ruler?
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even a sewing one to go straight down.
Because it curls, you want it to be a straight shot.
Okay.
But I have.
But that's all I need to measure.
Yep, so you'll measure down between their lengths of their muzzle, then you'll measure across from the cheekbones, and then you're gonna measure the width like down like this way.
Basically, I know, baby. So from here down,
Yep.
and
Remember?
then this is his cheeks.
Yep,
So from
like
here
right,
to here,
right here, and then you gotta add on.
underneath, or just
Yeah.
across.
I can help you guys measure because it's you gotta add some inches onto it.
For him to have that extra space.
Yeah. But I was gonna show you what they.
It's on my glasses.
So this dog actually is not getting along with its housemates.
Yep,
And-
that's my friend Jen's problem too. The other dog.
We just ordered him one.
Ooh, you get a custom color too.
Oh yeah, their muzzles are gorgeous.
Ooh, we're gonna go
I was
teal.
gonna say, he needs to stick with
We're
that.
either teal or we're gonna go purple,
This is like their.
like that color.
You gotta make him like Barney?
You damn right.
You know what?
My dog.
Alright.
But I think they even have like a color similar to like the leash and stuff. But I love their muzzles. The vets are always raving about it when I bring all my muzzle movement kids in because you don't see muzzles like this. But they're able to eat,
But
drink.
he won't be able to play with his toys though.
Yes, yeah. They sell certain muzzles
Okay.
through their site that have
I'll
like
go
little,
on it when I get home.
like little ropes and things. They can pick it up and sling them. And like I said, if he's being supervised directly,
take it
you
off.
can take it off.
Okay.
But if you are like, okay, I'm gonna be walking into the other room,
Or go to
wanna
the
have that
bathroom, have a
piece of-
cigarette, take a shower.
That's been the biggest issue is you can keep your eyes on him for as long, like, even
He's
with
quick.
my mom, like, I know she didn't have her medication out for very long, and he like it's like he knows what he should not get into, almost like a toddler. And it's just like my headphones.
The cop?
I put my headphones into
He
my
didn't believe
bag.
any of it.
He pulled them right out. They're my most expensive headphones. And I was like, buddy, it's like you knew. I had my door open for maybe not even like 5 minutes to run to the bathroom. I didn't mean to leave it open. He went straight for the bag, straight for the headphones, and I was just like...
He tried to take a shower with me this morning.
Well, I believe it. He loves my bathroom.
I didn't know, because, I didn't want to leave him by himself. And I didn't want to, so I left the bathroom door open so I could at least keep, and he stayed right there. He watched me the whole time, and then he kept pushing the sliding, because I have a stand-up shower with glass doors. He kept pushing the glass door open. And he would get about halfway in and then be like, nah, never mind.
So, I think this would be good for him. It is not a process that we can rush. So, when I train them to wear a muzzle, the dogs that I have muzzle conditioned want to wear that muzzle. So, like Titan, he's my cooperative care kid. You'll see, like, he slams his face in
I saw that.
I start them like all really pretty young in it.
And that's what's hard with him, with his age, because it's
Titan
like
was
it's
about
all new training,
Yeah.
like a brand new puppy, but at a year and a half.
So even as a puppy,
Aw, he's beautiful.
and then like Titan,
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that bitch like Stockton.
like he will just throw his face in, and I did
He likes it. It
Yeah.
makes him feel comfortable and secure.
because we associate it with positive.
Right.
And I do not force them into it. I shape them, and it's like I don't even worry about buckling this for a couple of weeks.
And that goes on to
no.
this.
So yeah, this would go through this.
Oh, okay.
I did notice that with like his kennel and getting him well acclimated back to it, it was a little bit of issues.
Last night it was.
I was
He
gonna
screamed
explain.
for hours.
No, he will sometimes. But what I found is exactly what you said, not buckling it. I've been like putting treats, leading him in, like letting him go in there on his own, like positive
Since we
things,
moved it, he
and
goes
letting
in.
him walk in and out as he pleases to know that like it's not. And it seemed to be a lot easier the night that I tried to get him back in there, and he didn't he whined because I mean it was the first night he's back in his kennel, but it wasn't as hard of an issue. So I
Good.
do notice that having like that bit of patience and like also just
Right.
like you said, just putting good connotations towards things. He I also
Hazel
noticed
loves it.
he
'cause she
loves
gets treats
his,
too.
Dino and little Kong Bear, and I put that back in his kennel. He
Happy plan?
Oh, he was so happy. He was going in there like on his own volition. Like I kept
He's
the
been
door
going in
open.
on his own since we
Yeah, no.
since we started back up. I moved the kennel over where we were talking about on the other side of the table, and we tried to cover it, but
Yeah,
he
no,
pulled the
he
blanket
had
through.
some issues with
But
that
I mean,
during the
he's
night.
been coming in and going. He just goes
You
in
guys
and
feeding
out.
all the meals in there and
No,
everything?
no. I didn't
I
think
have
about
been
that.
putting
Yeah, so if
his
you
like
feed
little
him all
disc
his meals,
toys.
all you have to do is start preparing his food, and he's gonna go running into it.
Okay. Well, he goes into it just regularly throughout the day. He goes and walks in, he checks things out, and then he comes back out. And he hasn't been really having a problem. Last night I was really surprised. I don't know why he was so upset, and it might have been because he got so excited later in the evening that it was like, wait a minute, Mom, I'm not ready to go to bed. I still
Yeah.
want to play with my Kong,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But,
You should
eventually
put
he
the
did.
Kong in there with him.
I thought to do that, but he has his carrot, that crunchy carrot. He has toys in there. I just didn't want
So
to.
like the Kong, it's a licking thing. It's that self-soothing.
This isn't
behavior.
like a normal Kong. The carrot is like one of the Kong. No, the Kong that I got.
No, I'm not
the
talking
other-
about
That came yesterday.
No, I wasn't
It's a saucer with a ball in the
Okay.
middle.
Yeah,
and
I
you
wasn't-
unscrew the ball, put the treats in,
I was
and then
not
the ball rolls. He taps on it and it rolls.
Okay.
So
No,
it's real
I-
interactive kind of thing. So, but he does have a basic Kong, which we do put treats in. I put peanut butter. I got the Greek yogurt. She made some
he's
treats.
Been loving
he
the
loves
frozen
Greek.
Kongs I've been making, or I was making a little bit ago. I was like compacting them with like blueberries, Greek yogurt, and then like filling it up with peanut butter on top. I was taking pictures because I was so proud, and I knew he was going to take a while to get through it.
Well,
but,
Hazel was loving it too. I was looking at those, something like that, where they have the like that where it's like they slide in things.
So this is a
That's strawberries.
That's strawberries.
Fish.
They're a freeze dried herring. This is the one I made just as you guys were right before you were about to pull up, and those are all Kongs. Like I'm doing like the enrichment.
I've seen those online, and I was just like, well, I have the Kong. Why do I need that?
Wait.
They seem to like these a little bit better, but you can't leave that with him overnight because he will destroy it.
Yeah, no, that was my
He tries
biggest
to
thing was leaving stuff like in his cage. What is safe? Because I know that he might be okay with like his bed one night, and then the next night he gets anxious and then he starts tearing it up. And if one of us isn't up to get it, I don't want him ingesting it or like with his food as well. I don't know how he's been with like his anxiety like movements in his kennel, but I was wondering if feeding him in there would like cause any issues with that if we were still taking him out.
No,
And,
I
like,
think it would be
getting him.
great for him to eat all meals in there.
Okay.
That's like
So just we just do dry food. So
Yep,
I'll
just
just
put
put
his
his
dry food in there. If
That
he
would be
eats
no problem.
all
No,
of his
I'm
food
not
at
putting
one
his
time?
water in there though.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say that might get a little messy.
And Hazel drinks that too.
Yeah, I would definitely.
He
feed him
drinks
all
out of
his
hers
meals.
more than
Oh
he
no,
does
that's
his
why I've been
own.
washing both out and filling them up whenever I could.
So and then the
I'm sorry.
Kongs.
You had like an ant or
Oh
something.
gosh. Yes, good boy. Look, he's already doing it like that.
Yeah, and that's it. He is so super smart. I was looking into those. I know we
Already.
kind of talked about it last session, the ancestry for him, and I saw that there was two different kinds. One started with a W, and then there was
Wisdom
a
panel.
yeah, I think so. They had
Embark.
some really good, and they had both of them had really good reviews.
Embark's
but I
my
know that
favorite.
you can choose different. Is there a specific one that you can think of? Because I know there was like a basic, a middle, a premium, and
I would
kind
do
of thing.
if I was you guys. I would do the Embark Health one because of already genetically where he's at
Right.
with like the deafness.
That's what I was thinking because the one of them did have a health thing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's totally worth it. It told me that my Malinois had because he carried a gene that could, he could likely have like wonky ALT levels, which is important to know when you're prescribing them certain
Right.
medications because it can affect it. And we did his junior panel to see like what his blood work looked like,
He's like, "Where's that chicken?"
and
Trying to be persistent.
Good job, buddy.
And it come to find out he did have weird levels with it when it came to his ALT levels. So it was spot on.
And that tells you what other his,
Yeah.
because the ones that I think that one said it tells you the mother, the father, what their breeds were,
Yeah.
if they were inbred or you
Yep.
know stuff like that, and then it says, like you said, the health issues and health risks and a couple other things.
Yep. And
So I just didn't know which one was the better one to get for him with everything, and I didn't want to just spend $100 on the basic one and.
Yeah, when
But
you
I wanted to
spend
make
50
sure I knew
more-
what his health issues were too.
Yeah. And you can literally spend 50 more, and it tells you it tests for 230 some
Yeah, I saw that.
things. So it's totally worth it to me.
I
like I
kind of
said,
never wanted to do one for an animal before until I got him.
Yeah, no,
But he really
curious.
makes me curious of a lot of that information. The only thing that scares me is finding out what his health issues are.
So it's not gonna diagnose him. It'll tell you what
Possible.
what
could.
genes he carries that just predispose him, I guess, to it.
And I saw it's like a Q-tip. You just get it up in the gum real
Yeah,
good.
you just
right
rub saliva.
up in
That's how
there.
you test it. He's doing really good with this.
He seems to be doing really good. really proud of you.
So like
I
shaping
really
them up.
want to. I'm wondering if I should grab a generic one from Walmart if they're not too expensive when I go tonight, because she's gonna take him home and I gotta run to Walmart to get some fleece.
I don't know if
I mean,
Walmart would
just
have
until
them.
I can get something, or is there a pet store? Well, there's a
Petco.
couple pet stores.
Yes, Petco would have them.
Okay.
But
Is there anyone that you recommend to get from there until I can get
The only one they're
that?
gonna carry is one like that, but you're gonna need like a size 5.
Okay.
Because a 4 is gonna be too small for him.
Not right now.
Unless you
Whenever.
want to meet me at the pet store and we can take him in there and size him up.
I mean, you can, but I really need to get back to the house. But whatever is fine. I would just need to know what stores you're going to and like.
I need to go to Hobby
And what
Lobby.
you
I
need
need
to
to go to
do.
Walmart. I really need to go
I
to
don't
Centera to get my blood work and my x-ray done, but
I don't care how long you take. I will stay at the house however long.
have
You
to
just-
stay. Just put him in the kennel. Like, yeah, if I leave
Well,
my
I was
house,
Just making sure.
because like I need to mow my grass.
Uh-huh.
And I'm worried about him being outside because he did okay with the weed whacker, but he was very curious on the lawnmower. I just don't want to take the chance of him hurting himself. And
Right.
he's been being put in the house and sitting with her. Well, she's not there. Should I just kennel him?
Mhm.
Just give him a good something good, like a good frozen Kong, and kennel him?
That's what I was doing when I needed, when you had left, like that, to go to Kitty Hawk. I had like pre-made the Kongs, just to keep them like preoccupied. I had given him his trazodone because that's like, it lined up pretty well, and like, I don't think I had to kennel him, but once because he got overexcited when Jeremiah came over.
Well, I have to lock the house, and I'm not going to leave him in the house unsupervised.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, finding, like, distractions or just getting him, like, in that tired mood so he's not sitting there, like, whining for a while. I noticed that once I got him into his kennel, like, before, or, like, once I was just prepared with the Kongs and, like, trazodone, got him in there, he whined for maybe, like, 5 minutes, and then he went into his little powdered donut, like, circle. And he was out like a light.
Can I try?
Let's see if he'll do it one more time.
Yeah, so I just want to see if he'll try for me. What a good boy. He's looking for that. He's looking for that chicken
Get in-
woman.
Get into him to kind of like hold that there. And he just sat there and kind of like, was like full dead weight.
Oh, he does that to me all the time. Just straight head. And it's like, dude, I gotta get shit done. Like, I'm trying to sew, and, you know, I have my table right there at my chair. Well, he loves my chair. He won't sleep or lay anywhere else.
So like he's got it now to where you can like shape it by holding it in front of it. And then as soon as he holds it in there for a minute, teaching him like this is a good place to be.
I've never cared for muzzles until right now.
Yeah, no, I've always been
I'm
so like
so
not
bad.
anti-muzzle, but like it's always that like reaction of like, oh, the poor guy. But I know it's like for his own good, especially with like the
Yeah.
kennel and stuff. So like when you do have to get stuff done, it really broke my heart putting him in there and just letting him like do the whole like let the baby cry thing, and because he's just
Yeah.
giving me those looks of like, please, I just want to come sit with you, but I know if I do that, it's just not gonna work out.
Yeah,
The way we
you
need
basically have to
to.
turn off all the lights in the house when you put him
Oh,
to
yeah.
bed,
Pitch
just
black
so he doesn't. Good boy.
So make sure every time he does
I got
it,
it. Hey, I got it. Okay.
that you reward him. So he has to have a high value reward, otherwise he's not going to associate it with
Boy.
good stuff.
Yeah, no.
They even have like those squeezy like dog treats, and when
So it's like,
No, put it
I
right
was
here
gonna
on your
say, I'm
lap,
trying to, like-
right there, and just tap at that to get his attention. He's.
no.
he's going to try to test everybody and be like, oh,
You might have to
can I-
open your legs and give him a little bit more space. I don't have any more, but look.
Good boy.
Oh, you don't have to give it all to him. You
I
want
know,
it,
he
but-
kind of grabbed it when I like, I was trying to give him only
Try
a bit of
again.
it.
All
Here,
right,
you want
no.
me to give,
No,
or
you
give you
try
the
it.
rest?
Yeah, try
That's what I
again.
was trying. Hey, come on. Hey, no, I got it. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
He is definitely food driven.
Oh, he's
I
very.
agree with you. He is definitely food driven. If he sees it.
Yeah, no, if he knows it's there, he.
And so sometimes like
He
if
might
it's not
be
enough to
kind
kind of
of-
like.
Yeah, no, I was
We'll
wondering
try to
because
get
it
the
was
one-
just the
yeah.
tiny bit.
So Plenty is like. He's like, I don't have it.
He's like, y'all are confusing me.
And then what I did there.
Yeah, yeah. That was good. You want to do it again?
Like, no, you got no more.
Yeah, no,
treats.
I was gonna say you wanted to do a free one.
But yeah, anytime like, and even if you're just like kind of holding it there. And
She
you
didn't
go-
even have to
wash my
tap
hands
on
real
it.
quick.
That's why I'm like, wait a
Sorry.
minute, let me be doing this.
Because, and that's because each time I was getting him to do it,
No,
and
I
I
know,
was
you
luring
were-
him through it.
Right.
Every time I ask him to do it, I follow through with that high value
Mhm.
reward. So he will do it. You know, if you guys practice, this is like the ones I use for my Mounds and my Shepherds because it's full bite protection. I'm not so much worried about biting with him. I'm worried about him eating things.
But he, with something like that, he can't get to the.
Yeah, and
I prefer
those-
some. I mean, like if
Yeah.
the pet store has something like
This
that,
is the ones
it's
they're
not
gonna have at the
expensive.
pet store. And I'm saying that you don't even need to take him in to size him because this right here is a size 4. That's not gonna be big enough for him, I don't think. I can size him right now.
Am I running to the store with you?
It's up to you.
I can tell you right now what size he's gonna need.
Just because if I don't like absolutely have to, I would appreciate
When
being
are you
able to
going
go.
to the house to get it?
I have like a list of just stuff that I missed the other day. Like I don't want to get into it right now. I
So are you just packing a little bit as you go?
Mom, why are you taking me in the worst way?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. You don't talk to me.
Because I wasn't able to. This is for Wheezy right now. We'll talk about that later. I was just
So he's definitely gonna need a 5. So this is
Okay.
a 4. A 5 and a 6 is as big as they go. A 6 is gonna be more so like your Saint Bernard, large breed.
And he doesn't
Um,
need that big.
Nah, you just get him a 5. And that'll be
Okay.
perfect until we get him like a more like permanent style one.
Make note of that. Or type it in, whatever. Send me a text. Muzzle moment.
I'll just take a picture.
They're that barcode thing right there.
I was about to say which one, or should I just take a?
Yeah, and like if you go to our website too, there's a link on there.
Okay.
And if you click on our link and then you order through that link, it will save you 10% off.
Okay.
Um,
How much are they normally around about?
they're about 100.
That's not too
These ones at the store they're like 30ish.
I'm okay with that.
But
that's temporary until I can get that.
right, and that
To help
one's-
out and to train him to get used to that.
Right, exactly. It's like a let's start the training ASAP.
Right, that's
and
what I
then-
want to do is I want to start training
you don't
with
want to rush
him.
this onto him because if we like go snapping it, or
He's gonna
clipping it,
freak out.
he's not gonna like it. He's gonna have a negative association with it, and we don't want that because then we're backpedaling. So, but
So just
that-
keep trying throughout the day to put that on and like, but if I can't supervise him,
I would put him in the kennel.
just put him in the kennel.
Put him in the kennel
Okay.
with some type of enrichment. Like so, your black rubber tongs.
Which is what I've got for him.
Those are your like he's not gonna eat that.
No, I got the senior one for my girl because
Uh-huh.
she's an older dog and you know her teeth. He tries to chew on it here and there, but he hasn't really messed with it. Like they kind of swap. I give him
Oh,
the
yeah.
black one, her the purple one, and they lick it until they. And then she'll come over when he walks away from the black one, and then when she walks away from the purple one, he goes over there. And they just kind of, but they're starting to get along a little bit better. I noticed.
I would definitely like fill it with something like I mean you can Cheese Whiz, like the little spray cheese.
Okay.
You do that. You can do peanut butter.
I've been doing peanut butter and Greek yogurt,
Yeah.
but I've been worried about giving him too much peanut butter.
That was my
Yeah.
biggest thing because I was trying to look for recipes and I was like trying
but they're
to
all
quickly
peanut
do
butter
it.
and Greek yogurt.
But yeah, no, what I was mainly doing was doing like a bit of Greek yogurt, adding some like blueberries, a little more Greek yogurt, like some more blueberries, some treats, and then like filling it up a bit and then topping it off with peanut butter so that they have that little bit to like get through.
I
What kind of-
noticed if you mix the peanut butter and Greek yogurt, it gives it a different texture, but it hardens quicker.
What kind of dog food is he on?
It's
Are you
wholesome
gonna tell us?
something. I just got the sensitive stomach one. It just came in, but we ran out of dog food the other day, so I had to get him the beneficial. I think it's
Benefals?
Yeah, because I wanted to get a nicer. I know that it doesn't always matter, but I wanted something that was a little bit more healthier. Because I try to get the no grain, no all that.
So
Because
no
Eastern
grain?
Shore loves the ones that I get.
Just say
I'll show you. Hold on.
grain free.
Grain free, yeah.
That is linked to heart disease in dogs.